Jaron Boots Ennis goes up against Lima. I'm going to just call him Lima because I can't pronounce his name yet. Uisma Lima. I can't pronounce his name, but he goes up against a Portugal-based fighter. 14-1, 10 KOs. He's from Angola, and he makes his U.S. debut against Jaron Boots Ennis.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button.
I sada srušen Kopman. Velika lijeva ruka. Ipak se uspio oporaviti Kopman, ali da vidimo može li ga završiti Lima do kraja ove runde. Da ide ručnik.
And Jaron Boots Ennis, man. Going up against the IBO champion. So he is kind of moving up and fighting a champion, right? It's not like a Canelo Alvarez or like a Brian Norman Jr. type of champion, but he's the IBO champion nonetheless. And Jaron Boots Ennis is going to be going up against this guy.
Tá fixe?
Jaron Boots Ennis says this, quote, "They can say what they want. It don't make a difference. These dudes can't tie my shoes. I'm the best in the world and they know it. I want all the big names and belts. The tour continues." That's what Boots Ennis had to say. The tour continues. He wants all the big names. So I guess Lima is a big name. Hey, leave it in the chat. Right? I don't know what this is, y'all. But Lima himself has some things to say about the fight. He says this. He said, "I'm very excited to be taking on the biggest challenge of my career against a legit world-level fighter in Ennis. I believe in myself, and I want to thank my team for everything they have done. On October 11th, we will be coming to war. Please don't take me lightly, Boots, as I'm coming to win." So he says he's coming to win against Jaron Boots Ennis. And you know, I did some videos on the guy. I watched some videos and, you know, I watched him train and I don't know. I don't know. He just may be like he may just be an opponent for Boots, man. He's just an opponent for Boots, man. If Jaron Boots Ennis is strong at 54, like I expect him to be, this dude is simply just an opponent. And it's not necessarily a good one. No, not one that the fans really want to see. Not one in comparison when you look at guys like Devin Haney, who also receive a lot of criticism. Actually, I would say a lot more criticism, right, than Jaron Ennis. He's fighting Brian Norman Jr., who's actually coming off probably the most impressive win of his career. And he's one of the youngest champions in the sport of boxing right now. He's also a guy that Jaron Boots Ennis, you know, they had a little situation to where they were supposed to fight, but it just didn't necessarily happen. Right? It didn't happen. For whatever reason, it just didn't happen. We're not going to get into all that here. But Devin Haney's fighting this guy. His first fight at 147 pounds. But then when we look at Jaron Boots Ennis' first fight at 154 pounds, it's Lima. No disrespect to Lima. It's just that nobody really knows you, bro. And this comes with the territory. So now it's up to you to show us who you really are. It's up to you to show us who you are. Right? But just based off what I saw, if I'm being honest, the Ennis why didn't they double back on Rashidi? You know what I'm saying? Rashidi wanted to fight. They proceeded on with this one. Probably for the obvious reasons. I don't know. Maybe they want to get the IBO belt. Maybe they want the IBO belt, man. But yeah, man, you know, I've been in defense of Boots to a degree, but I ain't gonna lie, he make it hard, bro. He make it real hard to kind of be like, look, you know, he make it hard. I see the chat and the dojo members, everybody be coming for Boots, man. And I be like, hey, man, just chill out. Let's see what the kid, let's see what he got. Let's see what he gonna do at 54. And he just proving me wrong every time. And he's proving y'all right. Because this is not the fight that we gonna want to see that night. This is just not the fight. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, Rashidi Ellis, that also had like a little backstory. They was on the collision course. That fight never happened. That fight should have happened. Why didn't it happen? You know what I'm saying? I mean, this dude looks strong or whatever, but, you know, and he might can make something happen if he just goes for it. But Jaron Ennis is a very talented guy and very skilled, and he's going to be very fresh at 154 pounds. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing plays out. I'm not going to... It's just that when we look at, you know, the guys that want to be great, because, you know, the statement that he said that he's the best in the world and all that, I don't know if he's going down the right path to proving it. Because this is looking like somewhat similar to what Triple G was on. You know what I'm saying? Now it's starting to look kind of like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he could, you know, I see what everybody be saying, man. And it's not just people on YouTube. It's people on other social media platforms as well coming for Jaron Ennis. It's like everybody, it's almost like his bluffing has gotten called or something, and everybody's just not hearing it no more. Now he got to go out and show us, and he ain't showing us by fighting on Lima, bro. That's not really showing us anything. We know you go beat this dude. You know what I'm saying? We know you go beat this guy. You know what I'm saying? But we go see, right? Lima said he's coming to win. Lima knows this is a big opportunity for him. I think he's definitely going to come to win. You know what I'm saying? What else do he got to, what else do he got to lose? He ain't got nothing else to lose. This is a big opportunity for him to fight a world-class guy like Boots. So we're going to see what he does in the fight. Just pay attention to him. You know what I'm saying? This is the next opponent for Jaron Ennis. You know what I'm saying? It's a guy that I ain't never heard of him. I'm sure a lot of you guys, some of you guys probably heard of him. I never heard of him. But maybe he can make maybe he can make it interesting at the very least. But tell me what you guys think. Jaron Ennis goes up against Lima. Like, subscribe, holler at your boy. Peace out.